Hey guys, I'm Heather Brown with MyLifeWellLove.com, and a lot of you had told me that you're really interested in getting more healthy lifestyle and workout tips, and so I thought along with that comes living a healthy lifestyle, hopefully looking good while you're doing it. So what I've decided to do is show you guys my 10 to 15 minute makeup routine. And I have to warn you, I am no expert, but I have picked up a few, tips and tricks from different friends and from makeup artists when I've had my makeup done. And so I really hope that you find this useful for you so that when you are out in your athleisure clothes and you're getting your busy mom lifestyle done, that this quick little makeup routine can help you feel a little bit more put together to get through your day. So come along with me as we get our makeup done in 15 minutes. Let's do it. What I'm doing is starting off with the Narium Daytime Cream, and Narium, in case you haven't heard of it, basically just helps you with anti-aging. And so I put it all over my face. This is also the Narium Eye Cream, and so what I do is just put a little bit on my ring finger because you want to use your ring finger so that it's a nice light sweeping motion. After I put on my day cream and my eye cream, I go ahead and grab my IT Cosmetics SPF 50 CC cream. I really like this for a light wear. It's really fabulous because it goes on light, it gives good coverage, it's buildable, and then I just use either a beauty blender or this foundation brush, but I'm certainly not going to act like I don't use my finger sometimes too. Like I said, I don't really do makeup professionally, so this is just what I've learned from my experience, and so I just sweep this on all over my face, really taking detail to get around my under eye area, around any redness that might be around my nose, to cover up any blemishes, and then I really want to blend it out all around my neckline and up around my ears and up around my hairline as well. What I really like about this CC Plus cream is that it's SPF 50, so even during the winter months, the SPF is so incredibly important. Next up, I grab my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness Cream. It's a neutralizing correcting cream, and what's so great about it is it really does just take care of all that redness that you might build up around the edges of your nose. I like to put it on any blemishes that I may have, and then I also like to kind of blend it a little bit around that little cupid's bow leading down to your lips, and then around my lips on the outside too. Anywhere else that I notice redness around my face. It's a really, really good cover up, and anywhere that I have freckles, like on the end of my nose, I really try to dab it in there as well. I certainly have used my finger usually, but I'm using a brush or the beauty blender for the purpose of this video so you guys can see that difference too. Next up, I grab a hold of my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Corrector. I'm using medium as my shade, and I like to go ahead and just do, almost think like an upside down triangle. And again, you'll notice I'm using that ring finger. And so what I do is do the base of the triangle from corner to corner of my eye, and then I drop down into the top of that triangle down towards my cheek, and that really helps just lift your eyes up, really give you a brighter look all throughout your face, and then of course neutralizes any dark circles. I'm blending it in with the beauty blender, and make sure when you use your beauty blender that you get it wet first and then squeeze out any excess moisture, and as you pat it into your eyes, you'll instantly start to see them look lifted and brighter. Sometimes I do feel like this one can crease a little bit on me if I sweat too much or and maybe having an oilier day. So if that's the case, you can always just dab it back in. Next up, I grab my Bobbi Brown Smoky Warm Eye Palette, and this I typically use just that kind of next to the end lighter shade. It's really fabulous just to kind of get a little bit of a brighter look around the whole eye. It's called Antique Gold Metallic Eyeshadow, and it's light enough where if I make a mistake, it's not going to show up because you're quick and on the go and just trying to get that eye area to look a little brighter and lighter and cover up anything that's an imperfection. You'll notice I grabbed a little bit bigger brush, and then I'll run that around the Bobbi Brown Ivory eyeshadow and just blend everything in, and then take that lighter ivory color up into my brow bone. You'll notice I'm grabbing the Je ne sais quoi palette again and getting the Bye Bye Pores Pressed Translucent Powder. And you guys, this is amazing. It literally makes your skin look poreless. I just get a big brush and swirl it around and put it all over my face to help it look more put together, more matte, and it really just makes everything dry and come together really well. Next up, I grab a hold of my Laura Geller Baked Bronze in Brighten, and I use the shade Fair. I really, really love this. It's my new Holy Grail product. It matches your skin tone, and I just sweep it all in the hollows of my cheek, leading up towards my ear, and then you almost make a figure 3 shape with it. So you want to go down the outside of your forehead like so, then go down into your cheek hollow, and then down and around your chin and jawline. It really helps give your face a little bit of definition. And I know it seems kind of tedious at first, but I promise I've gotten so, just used to doing this routine that I can do it in my mirror in the car and not even have to look. Next up, I grab my Bye Bye Pores blush in the Je ne sais quoi palette again, and I just smile really, really big so that the apples of my cheeks are really obvious, and then just easily put that blush all over my cheeks. And I put it on a little bit more heavily when I know I'm going to be doing photos or video because I really want it to pop a little bit more. So that's just a little bit of a tip if you have any upcoming photos coming with your family. Grab that Bobbi Brown palette again, and I'm using the Golden Chocolate Metallic eyeshadow and the stiff end of the brush to fill in my eyebrows. I really believe if you only have time to do 2 minutes worth of makeup, I always fill in my eyebrows. I think it makes the biggest difference in the way that your face looks. It truly frames your face, and then if you just swipe that on with mascara and some lip gloss, that is definitely my 5-minute look. So when you're putting this in, just really fill in where you want it, make it look really arched in your brow if you like. You can fill in anywhere that it's sparse, and this just makes your whole face and eyes pop a little bit more. To give my eyes just a little bit more definition, I grab my CoverGirl Liquiline Blast and pull the top of my eyelid up just a little bit, and then just run the eyeliner up by my eyelashes to make them look a little fuller. And I really feel like it makes my eyes just look a little bit more awake. So this is a really good thing for me. I sometimes do the lower line, but if you don't have time, then you can always just do the upper. I grabbed the L'Oreal Infallible Lacquer Liner 24 hours. It really does last all day long. It doesn't smudge. I'm really a big fan. You just get your little brush that comes with it and dip it in it. I am using the dark espresso color, and it just really goes on smooth. I really put it right in between each eyelash and then draw down into the inner corner of my eye. Sometimes I'll do a little flick at the end just to give a little bit of extra definition, but it's really up to you. And some people I know don't even like using eyeliner, so you can always skip this step if that's you. So again, grabbing that Bobbi Brown palette and the Golden Chocolate Metallic eyeshadow. Honestly, this is a step that I skip sometimes if I'm running short on time. I get the little stiff end bristle brush and run it over the eyeliner just to blend it in and to make my eyes just really light up a little bit more. It definitely gives a darker look, so if that's something you're wanting on that day, you can do it, or you could always grab one of the lighter colors and brush it over if you wanted something to look a little bit different. Right now I'm using the MAC Extreme Dimension 3D in blackest black that you can get. That's what I always do for my mascara. I love just a plain black. I don't think you can go wrong with that. And I like to build my mascara, so I do it as much as I can on those lashes to really get some separation. I sometimes try to wiggle it back and forth to build the volume at the base of the lash and then go all the way up. The final step is grabbing a hold of my Butter London Lucky Plush Rush lipstick, and I like it because it's nice and smooth, and it's kind of a neutral color, but also just makes me have a little bit more pizzazz on my lips. And then I just top it with the Butter London Plush Rush Lip Gloss in Fireworks. And when I do this, I try to just swipe it on as fast as I can. What I like about a neutral color is typically you don't even need a mirror. Woohoo!